Welcome to 5 Minute Mondays, where on a Monday, give or take 5 minutes, we are going to bring you a show which hopefully helps your life in some way. No big introductions, no big outros, very short, very punchy, 5 minutes of your time every Monday. Enjoy the show. This is episode number 809 of the InnerFight podcast, 5 Minute Mondays, an introduction to Rehab with Milos. Milos, thanks a lot for being with us. Give us a little bit of background when it comes to Rehab.
Thank you for having me. So since 2018, when I finished my master's degree in physical therapy, to be very honest, I never worked as a physio since I joined InnerFight, and I had the opportunity to work with Ida. She had a problem with her knee, so since then, luckily, I built a trust with the client. So since then, I started working as a rehab coach.
There's a massive gap, mate, isn't there, from what you do or from where you do it, from the physio side to actually people getting back to what we'd call their normal physical routine. What is that gap and how do you see it?
When you get injury, or naturally we disconnect with the part of the body that we use. And this is one of the biggest problems. So I'm trying to fill the gap between, as I said, physio and gym or any activities they do to rebuild the neuromuscular connection with the clients.
Yeah.
So this is the main goal that I'm trying to implement with my clients.
Which that might sound a little bit alien to some people. Stay with that neuromuscular connection.
Yes.
What are we talking about there?
So as I said, like as soon as we get injury, to protect ourselves from the pain or to going through the same process of recovery or anything, we stop using muscles on a proper way. So this is one of the things that can cause the problems in the future, that we start overcompensating with some other muscle groups, and we are actually damaging some other joints or parts of the body.
And we see that quite a lot. A problem that might start somewhere becomes a bigger problem somewhere else.
Yes, exactly.
Later on. There is, though, a really good case, and I've seen this with a number of people, and I'm sure you've got some thoughts on mixing gym work, rehab work that you're doing with physio. The two programs can basically run parallel to each other. What really are the differences, though?
So the thing is that physios, most of the time, they are doing manual therapies. They can release the muscles, which they can be used back, properly, and we can establish this, as I mentioned already, neuromuscular connection between muscle and brain. So this is the mix that it can be very useful in pre-rehab and rehab,
right?
Post-surgery or pre-surgery. So this is the one of the best things that we can combine together.
What are the biggest differences then between what you do and, because for a lot of people, when they've had a surgery, they see everything as rehab. They see physio as rehab. They see rehab as rehab. What really are the differences between what you do with people in the gym and what someone might do post-surgery, or even if they haven't had a surgery, just with the physio?
So most of the time, my personal belief is that physios are fixing the problems.
Right.
And I'm trying to find the cause and to fix the cause of the problem. So this is the difference between physio and the rehab coach.
Right.
And this is the gap that we are trying to fill up back to the personal trainer or any activities they want to do in future.
So essentially what we're saying here is that we might have a physio that's treating a hamstring tear, whereas you challenge yourself on a different level and try and figure out exactly where that hamstring tear comes from, because it doesn't start and finish in the hamstring, right?
Exactly. So hamstring tear can be just the breaking point. Yeah. So, but it can be from any other part of the body. Most of the time, most of the injuries are coming from the feet, and people don't even realize how important it is to have a very strong base. So we start from, so that's why I'm saying, like, I'm looking for the cause and I'm treating the cause. We can treat the pain and we can treat the tear, let's say. Yeah. But tear can come back again. Right. Unless we find the...
So let's answer that then, because I think this is what we're going to go into in the next few shows on this. Where are the areas that we're seeing? What are the main focal areas that you look for the cause of the problem in?
there is 4 areas that I'm looking, and I always start from the bottom, which is feet. And this is number 1. Number 2, as soon as we check the feet, we finish with precision and everything with assessment. So we go all the way up, which is first thing. Next one is the knees. After knees, we are fixing the hips. And after hips, we see a lot of problems with the shoulders.
Feet, knees, hips, and shoulders.
Exactly.
We'll get to them in the rest of this series. Milos, thanks a lot.
Thank you.